Hello, Balloon Army, and welcome back to the Balloon Army podcast, episode 17 here. For the preview for the double header here, with the Canberra Raiders and the Parramatta Eels for both the NRLW and the NRL itself. And if you guys are brand new to the podcast itself, please make sure to follow us on all platforms on Instagram, TikTok, X, and also subscribe and like and share on YouTube to support the podcast itself and to share any criticism, feedback for our podcast over here. And let's crack into episode 17 of the Blue and Gold Army podcast. So, we're going to go and do the NRLW preview here first, ladies and gentlemen. So let's crack into it. Let me just get the website over here for from the NRL. We're not mucking about here, guys. We're just gonna go straight into it. Since I am trying to get used to this whole live streaming scheduling thing for 8:30. So I'm not too sure if guys do like me to do more live streams for podcast wise, or do you want me to do recording wise just to get the script and the format, just to make it all perfect, and that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, just let me know, and I'll answer your feedback, guys. Yeah. But anyways, guys, let's get into the NRLW preview between the Canberra Raiders and the Premier Eels for the NRLW here. So let me just share over here. Let's hope that it doesn't stuff up like last time. Alrighty, here we are. We Let me just check. Wait a minute. Is that shared? No, it's not. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? There you go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. There has been some updates from the from our team over here for our women's team who have been out. So the injury updates for our NRLW team. Let's go and check it out. So I'm going to go onto the Parramatta Eels website over here. So sorry about this, guys. I was meant to bring that out first. Um, it's on the news on the Parramatta Eels website over here. All right, here we are. So NRLW injury update. So let me just share this for a sec, guys. Okay. Um, no. Stop screening. Okay, share screen. Share with that one over here. Alrighty. So the injury updates are from our NRLW team over here. So the Premier Eels can provide the following injury update on the NRLW. Let me just check if I am sharing on the screen over there. No, I'm not. Now we are. Okay. So it says over here, with the injury updates over here. So Kenny Cheriton will be returning in round 6 still. Talia Amiatu is still out with a hamstring strain injury until round 7 there. Boss Kappa is will return in round 4. I'm not sure against who. I think maybe against the Cowboys. I believe maybe for a double header, or maybe at Eric Friedel Stadium in Maryland. Amia Middleton is to be confirmed soon with a with a facial So yeah, that's all of the injury updates there, ladies and gentlemen, for our NRLW team there. So I mean, but there is one player that could be on an edge to return for this week. However, she hasn't started, and that is, and let me just go back over here. Um, Stop screen, share screen on the other website, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, Mihalia Murphy. But she's playing as a to man over here. So yeah. There has been some rumors that she will be starting on the bench, or either 1 to 13. So yeah. So I do believe that she will be a late inclusion for our team over here, against the Canberra Raiders here. So yeah. But anyways, guys, let's get through the team list over here. Obviously the outs there, and the ins there for the Canberra Raiders. So the outs there for the Canberra Raiders are Emma Barnes, Mackenzie Wiki, and the ins there for the Raiders there, Amelia Kiala, Ellis Simpson, which I do believe she is going to debut in the NRLW, Georgia Thomas, Karina Hitinia, Matua, Lily uh, Boile. Uh, Sorry for the tongue twister there. Relina Baruki Hosia. And yeah, well, there she is, Alicia Simpson, debuting for the Canberra Raiders for the first of time. Let's hope that our opponent's fullback won't get the better won't get the better of us. Just like on how it turned out from last week against Appen Nichols. So yeah, but against Abby Church, who was our best player on ground, despite a pressuring and overwhelming performance over in New Zealand in round two. I do believe that we will clap back here against a very poor Canberra side, which, in my opinion, they are favourites to win the wooden spoon at the moment, after conceding 56-6 points in their own home ground when we defeated them, despite some shaky opportunities to score some more tries against the grand finalists there. Yeah, we defeated them in their own home ground. Um, and yeah, still we still couldn't defeat the Warriors there, but that's okay. It was the girls' first of time in New Zealand, and yeah, I'm pretty sure going up against our former captain there, Samantha Telfia there. I do believe that that a full pack will get the better of her, with Chloe Jackson going pretty decent there. Ravi Lee Alo there, going very good in defense there. And hopefully the Ruby Cheriton will make some pretty good plays there out of dummy half, and get those big hit ups there for Alicia Albert there. And obviously for Barina Eels there. So yeah, so we do have the full pack here to pretty much dominate here against the Canberra Raiders forward pack over here. Since the middle defense there, from what I've seen against the Sharks, was absolutely just poor. And yeah, man. I mean, like, I know that our girls against the Warriors were a little bit slow, just getting back to their line there. but I do believe if Steve Georgalis can work on the girls' D line there, just getting back to the defense there, then I do believe that our girls' defense there is going to get better there in the next few games there. I mean, um, from what we are going to verse in the next coming weeks, if we do improve against the Canberra Rays there, which we should be a big 13 plus guarantee there. I mean, if we lose against the Canberra Rays there, then you really have to ask Steve George, Ellis, that well, maybe he should have signed much more forwards there, or maybe this squad is a little bit young without the likes of Kenny Cheriton and Mahalia Murphy there, which I do hope that Murphy does start throughout the 1 to 17 there. So, yeah, but our next opponents there, um, so we have, uh, oh, sorry, no, we don't have the Cowboys next week. We have the Newcastle Knights, which last year we got absolutely embarrassed there by the Newcastle Knights there at Maryland there. But well, I do believe that this time, if a full pack does improve on our line speed there, and just getting back to our D line there in time without any six agains or any poor errors there, um, then I reckon our composure of the team will be fantastic, and that there's going to be a lot of signs to be shown there that we are going to improve on the missed tackles there. So yeah, let's hope our defense does get much more composement from the last 2 weeks. So yeah, let's see on how a four pack goes. But yeah, look, bench wise, well, just looking back um on the team list over there. Um, so it's pretty much the same thing. We do have Tess McWilliams there from the bench there, and yeah, Flo Ginn. I mean, I am hoping that we can see more minutes in her. I mean, I didn't really get to see the full match from last week, so hopefully, well, since it is at 12:45 p.m., I might be able to see the match, but I'm not too sure yet since I am helping out with my uncle on a on Saturday. So yeah, I'll see on how it go, guys and girls. And yeah, but if you guys do watch the match there, will let me know on what things you are happy, and what things you are not happy uh, with the NRLW team there. So yeah, do you reckon that Steve Georgalis is making the right moves so far? Are you guys liking a newer science there? Is Paige Travis making a big impact in there without the likes of Murphy and Kenny Cheriton? Well, let's hope that Murphy does start throughout the 1 to 17 there. And yeah, let's hope that we can complete our sets much better on how we were last week. So yeah, but anyways, guys, my tips over here. I'm definitely going to say that we're going to win this 30 plus by no question. But if we do lose this, then I reckon that there has to be some serious questions to be asked about the team there and about Steve Georgelis because we can't just going into the season like last year when we had so many injuries gone against us, and what while we had a great start to the season, uh, during the midseason, when we versus Knights, the Roosters, against who else was there? Against the Tigers, and against the Dragons there. Also at home, we managed to absolutely just capitulate. Um, and yeah, I am hoping that our defense is just going to stay solid and consistently fit throughout this whole entire season, especially when we're going to verse up against our rivals there, against the Bulldogs for the first ever time. Let's hope that the Women's do us justice um, against the Canberra Raiders, and that's they can show that, oh well, round two was just an overwhelming performance, and yeah, so I'm gonna say that we are going to win this by 30 points to 8. My first try scorer here is going to be Martelli there. I do believe that she is um, slowly adapting to rugby league, as what I've seen from her stats from last week, from a runner meters there. I do believe that she has the strength there, but area wise, she's very similar to Brian Toho there. So yeah, let's hope the Mafia Martelli there uh, does improve on a handling there, and obviously her time in there from the plays that Rachel Pearson might even put in, or either Ruben Sheraton there, or maybe even Leanza Tui, who was very good in defense there. So yeah, let's hope uh, the Martelli does absolutely explode on the Canberra Raiders defense there. But my anytime try scorer there, I'm gonna go with, let's say, Alicia Albert. Um, and let's say man of the match. I'm gonna say that ooh, I'll probably say Rachel Pearson is going to have an absolute blinder. I mean, she's consistently just still having a very good kicking game, in my opinion, and I do believe that she is going to just be absolutely just everywhere, and that she is going to control not only our former captain there, but also the whole entire Canberra squad, and her kicks are just going to put enormous pressure on the debut in there, Elisa Simpson there, and yeah, uh, I comfortably back the girls here to win by for 13 plus. So yeah, and I also want to tip Abbey Church to run over more than 200 runner meters. That is how confident I am to win against to win against the Canberra Raiders there. But anyways, guys and girls, that's the NRLW preview done with. Let's get on to the men's, as you have all been waiting for. All right. Let's see. Yeah, the mic is still working. I have lost my voice already. I don't know how. Maybe because I am talking too fast and too loud, or maybe too much. But anyways, going into this match, the real deal. Going with our struggling side, which this team list, well, Jason Rolls has finally um, pulled something out of his pockets and said, "Well, I think it's time to look for the future." And he's pressed a button where he says, Goodbye, Dylan. Thank you for the memories. But it's time to look forward for the future and for the better for the culture, for the club itself. And Jason Rolls is slowly turning Parramatta, as we know, into Penrith 2.0 on how Ivan Cleary came back to coach his son. And back in 2019, when James Maloney left the club, everybody thought in 2020 that the Parent Panthers with a young roster would not make finals. And boy, oh boy, I was one of them saying, hey, maybe this young roster is possibly getting a little bit too much underestimated, you reckon? And yeah, I was right. And they made it to the grand final uh, uh, the year after. And in this same position in 2025, this reminds me of the 2019 Parent Panthers guys. Like, just think about it. Like, with the likes of Isaiah Alongi there, Josh Papali there as a long-term 5'8", Dean Hawkins. Who else is there? Katoa, Geimer, Jack Williams, Raya Smith, who was returning for this week, Sam Tuivati, Matt Dory, Jordan Sam Ronnie, Talon Da Silva. Mate, this roster is something to not be underestimated about. Yes, I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, but why did Dylan Brown been dropped for when Mitch Moses is not even back?" Are you guys just retarded? Like, Dylan Brown has provided absolutely just stuff all in the last couple of seasons. Uh, after 2022. And after the 2022 grand final, ever since he has been hung over, he has done absolutely just stuff for, and he's just been so lazy, so careless, and so unloyal that he has chased after the money in Newcastle. And Newcastle Knights fans don't want to hope that Barafa is going to be there next season with Mike Asifa there, because if that happens, oh boy, man, the Knights are probably going to get that karma after what they did to us in the 2001 grand final. And if that happens, boy, oh boy, man, that the haters in 2026 who want to just doubt the Jason Rolls is going to make this team Penrith 2.0. Boy, Dogs fans, you got another thing coming, mate. Because I'm telling you right now, I am going to say a very bold call. Now, I was going to say that the Canberra Raiders were going to absolutely just punish us by 13 plus, but I'm going to make a bold prediction here that we are going to win this by 1-12. Yep, I said it. I reckon we are going to win this in the low scoring game. I'm going to say that we are going to win this game by 16 points to 14. And my first try scorer here is going to be Bailey Simonson, since for some weird reason, Bailey Simonson loves playing against his former club. I mean, when we verse Canberra in Darwin, the pudding is already there. The Bailey Simonson, when he's fully jacked in that, he loves to take a crunch of his four beside there, and I do believe that Bailey Simonson is going to be up for this game here, uh, down in the cold at Canberra, and yeah, I do believe that this team is going to be for it as well. Uh, exactly. Zach Lomax, uh, coming off from a very disappointing week. Now, others could say that Zach Lomax was all burnt out from State of Origin from Game 3. That could be the case. But in my opinion, I am hoping that Jason Rolls and the rest of the coach staff is really going to rip in him. Rip into him and can improve on his defense there and his ball handling skills as well. So yeah, look, um, I am hoping that Sean Russell's defense there does get better there. Um, and Josh probably. I know there is a lot of pressure on Josh just to play that great and ideal 5'8" that we need at the moment. And I know that there is some Paramount fans out there saying, "Oh well, why didn't we chase up this Sanders Smith there?" Well, buddy, we don't need a Sanders Smith where look, he hasn't been that bad for the Sydney Roosters, but he hasn't been that great there, in my opinion. If we're going to chase like a real 5'8" or even a centre to maybe replace Sean Russell, if his defense is not going to improve or just stay consistent, because I know he's not the most bulkiest centre there. I mean, um, until Will Mancini comes back from his suspension there, we have to just uh, we just have to what's the word? Uh, just just bloody um what's the word there? Just to deal with Sean Russell's poor performances, like on how he got absolutely just bamboozled there from Nathan Cleary there from last week. So yeah, if we're going to look for a real 5'8", then why not go for Adam Dewey there? If he can play both centre and a 5'8", and he's Lebanese. So yeah, uh, that solves your question, right? So instead of just asking out for Sanders Smith and that, just go for Adam Dewey, who can play both 5'8" and both centre and and possibly a fullback. So yeah, he's a very utilized player there, and yeah, um, like I said before, guys, it's gonna take time for these young individuals, and if we just let the season just roll out, and that Jason rolls, and the rest of these young individuals, depending on how fast they are going to learn off from this season, in 2026, we are going to see um, we are going to see are these players really going to turn into superstars? And are these young players worth it to keep for the future? Because from these young individuals, from Isaiah Alongi, Joris Papali, Dean Hawkins, bloody Riley Smith, who else? Charlie Gama, who made 54 tackles last week. Who else? Sam Tuvati on a great performance against the West Tigers. Despite the injury and the fitness, he will get there one day. Joy and Sam running with a combination there with Joris Publi and Talon Da Silva on how he performed last week against the Panthers. Like the pudding is there, and the foundation is perfectly being built in Jason Roller's hands there. Like, is there any of a better way to really put it together, or any other way to get this team to build a threatening and intimidating team full of superstars in the future to finally get us back into that premiership window on how we were from 2017 to 2022. Well, I do believe that Joshua Rolls is going to pull us back into the premiership window pretty soon. But wait until 2026, and all of your haters who want to say, oh, they don't have a proper 5'8". Oh, well, what's with the talent of Da Silva? Oh, well, Garvison and this and that, mate. There's already people out there saying that Isaiah Alongi was the best ever signing. Um, and like that tells you that it was the right move to move on from old players like Clinton Gubson, Mike Acevo, who else there? Bryce Cutright. And I do believe that we need to move on from Sean Lane, maybe Ryan Madison, but he hasn't been that bad. It's a 50-50, it's a 50-50 call on Ryan Madison there. But for the rest of the old individuals there, look, Junior Bolo is getting old, and I know that there are some people out there a little bit upset that we have signed another old head like Jack DeBellin, and there are some talks about us getting Josh Kerr. He was another old head, but I mean, look, I mean, like. There isn't that many great young forwards out there in the market, other than possibly just going all out there for Payne Haas, and then you just drop Jermaine Hopgood there onto the bench there. But like Jermaine Hopgood is still young, and I do believe that his skills are yet to be fully potentially to be reached soon. But look, man, like um, give Jermaine Hopgood more time, and let's see on how he does prop there. And I think moving him to prop is an absolute fantastic idea. Uh, us Parramatta fans have been saying all along. If you're going to play him either at lock or either on the bench, like, there's no need. Either you drop him to reserve grade to improve on his skills, or you either give him a crack in at back row there, or other at front row there, and that's what he did. And I'm very happy that he's finally uh, just opening his eyes and just realize that lock is not his uh, uh, position there. And yeah, he just said, "Well, stop this. I'm going to do it my way now. If these older individuals are going to get into the way of my plans, then you can get yourself fully stuffed, and you are no longer fit to wear the shirt." And that's what he said to Dylan Brown there, and the rest of the older individuals there. I mean, look what happened to Bryce Cartwright. He left. He's getting old. And Sean Lane, he's going through a mental illness at the moment because, well, things he can't handle the heat on what Jason Rolls is building at the moment. And look, um, I do believe that there is some pressure there on Barlow there, and maybe some pressure there on Jermaine Hopgood, just to get this full pack just fire up and going because well, this is the perfect team list, and you can't say, oh well, Moses is still out, we're still going to get smashed by the Canberras. But I mean, look, we're not a one-man team. We are not Manly 2.0 where we have to rely on Bray Arthur to sign Manly rejects in that. This is a brand new era with a fantastic foundation that Jason Rolls has finally built on what the club needs. Like for a very long time, since the Joe Hayne era, since the 1980s, since those type of eras. Like this is something that the club is building on something huge, and all of his doubters and all of his haters who want to deal on that, well, you can go get yourself fully stuffed, and yeah, we'll suck on it. because I do believe that this week we are going to cause a massive upset against the Canberra Raiders because the Canberra Raiders, well, they are on a long winning streak there, and well, who's refereeing this game? Well, it doesn't say the referee. Are you? Oh God, no. Are you fucking for real? Ashley Klein, I swear to God, buddy. Ashley Klein, do not rob us. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. And Kate, and worst of all, senior review budget. Are you for real? Oh my God, this is the worst officiating lineup that you can ever imagine. When you come up against first place in the own home ground. Um, and yeah, it's wow. Let's hope we don't get ripped off. Uh, sorry, no, ripped off over here in our own home ground, and let's not get the conditions and the the coldness just just getting to us. So yeah, um let's hope that we do put in some performances against the Milk uh, down there at GIO Stadium there. And yeah, but anyways, guys, look, man, Josh probably needs to show up. But if it doesn't, well, it's not his fault. It's going to take time. Don't blame it on Riles. The foundation is slowly building, and we should have done this a very long time ago. So don't blame it on Riles. Roles gave the chance for the older individuals to step up for him, not for Brad. But for what they stand for themselves. And Jason Rolls just gone and seen that and said, well, if you're going to stand for yourselves, well, you're not fit to wear the shirt, you're no longer welcome to the club if you're going to play for yourselves and not play for the club and not play for me and for the fans. And that's how Parramatta should be. If you're going to play in the blue and gold, play for your coach, play for the club's legacy, and play for the fans. Like on how you always promise us back in 2021 and back in 2022 with Brad Arthur in the press conference against the North Queensland Cowboys after the preliminary final when he said, oh, okay, we'll go into the grand final and just give it a crack because nobody can break us until it did. And Joshua Rolls has fully broken these old individuals because these old individuals cannot handle the pressure, and well, they deserve it, and this is the reality of it. So yeah, look, a coach like this, who gives a massive reality check, where I know it is a little bit too late. We are finally starting to see Chase Roll's true colors over here. That's This is something that the club needs, and these bold decisions and calls are well and truly fitted for the roster itself, especially in this new and day and age era of the of the NRL. So yeah. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to say for my tactics and my little rant there. With people just calling out the drop of Dale and Brown, and the whole well, Joyce probably is not the right 5'8". Well, Jason Rose has lost it. Well, that's my little rant there and my little backfire to those haters and those complete retards who do not get rebuilds. So yeah. Um, but I'm gonna go into my tips over here. So obviously, I have tipped us to win 60 points to 14. As I said before, my first try scorer, as I said before, was Bailey Simpson. Anytime try scorer though, I'm gonna say, I'm probably gonna say, um, hmm, I'll probably say that Barlow will go through, and I'm gonna say that that sh- that Josh probably will give himself a try assist. And I will also say that Bay Simonson against his former club will run over 200 running meters there. And yeah, that's going to be it there for my preview for both the NRLW and the NRL Canberra Raiders versus Parramatta Eels there. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode 17 for the Blue and Gold Army podcast. If you have, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel itself, and also follow us on all platforms on Instagram, X, on TikTok, and also make sure to listen to our podcast on Spotify itself. Uh, Once this does go up after this, so yeah, but uh, sorry, I can't speak. Sorry, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Um, yeah, Belongami podcast signing out, and go Para. Anyways, guys, have a good night and take care.